My name's Trent. I'm a chemist. My younger brother Troy, merely a biologist. And we are
The Bourbon Brother Whiskey Nerds. Trent, I'm excited.
We have some 2026 releases that are hitting the market, even in the little old pencils.
I know.
This is a fine wine and good spirits.
Fine wine and good spirits.
Troy, talk to me about this.
I found it Friday
Oh.
in my travels, and it had hit the online marketplace, a week or so ago, and showed up in Pennsylvania. This is Knob Creek Blenders Edition 01.
Two fun things about this. First of all, you see this little 01 here? You know what that means, folks? There might be a 02. Or a 04 or a 08. You never know. What is Knob Creek going to do? What will Jim Beam bring us next? This, I've read some, I saw this online.
You did. I didn't see it.
I
Trent
saw this
actually
online.
told me
and
about
online they're selling for $65, $70. MSRP's under 50.
Yeah, I paid $44.
That is insane.
For a 10-year-old, 106 proof Knob Creek juice.
Everything he's saying is true. This is 10-year age stated, folks. 10-year age stated. And not 100 proof. 106. Which is a really fun increase of 3%.
They apparently blended with intention, which you should always do,
right,
of course. They wanted a sweeter profile for Knob Creek.
That's the other thing that I want to talk about here before we open this. They wanted to make a sweeter Knob Creek offering.
Leaning into those vanillas and the
which
caramels.
Is so cool.
But keeping some of that Knob Creek nuttiness and the oak and the spice profile.
Imagine if they start, it may be 02, they lean into the spice.
I know.
Or 03, they lean into the oak. Or 04, they lean into...
You never know
what
they're going to do.
Such a good idea.
Just
I will admit, as I am a developing... You're always developing your palate. As I am a developing my palate whiskey drinker, that I used to pick on the people that just blended. I no longer do this. You know what those people have? Mad skill. They're really good at what they do. And the people that just blend, those people are geniuses. They're geniuses. And so showing off the skill in blending technology to get a profile.
And we should mention, Knob Creek is a small batch. So they are taking, I don't know, small batch in the world of Jim Dean might be 1,000 barrels.
Well, small batch, just so you know, small batch.
There's no definition.
On a whiskey label means nothing.
Yeah.
It could be 3 barrels. It could be
It's a
1,000.
catchword. But
right.
In the world of Jim Beam, it's hundreds of barrels,
Probably.
more than likely.
Because their normal batches could be multiple thousands. Because it's a legacy distiller over at Jim Beam. But the idea of them taking their barrels, and God knows they have plenty of them over at Jim Beam.
Oh my gosh.
To get a profile that they're interested in, and then bottling it, sending it to it. You know what? We say it all the time. We got to call out distillers when they do crap. This is a neat idea. It's a neat
really
idea.
Cool.
Especially if they continue it forward. And if you're listening, Jim Beam and Knob Creek, and why wouldn't they be?
They should be.
Because we're very lovable.
We are.
And a lot of fun. We're fun at parties too. Invite us. If they do 02 spice or 03 oak,
I mean the
or 04
progression
maltiness,
of blending,
trying
would be really
to blend
cool.
for specific flavors. We try to avoid tasting notes. It is impossible to avoid the fact it's written on the bottle.
It is.
That they're trying to be a sweeter profile.
It's leaning sweeter.
And so that idea of taking their existing stock of barrels and trying to blend for a specific taste profile, I'm not sure I've ever heard of it before. It's a
really good idea, and it's just, the market needs stuff like this. Affordable bottles that are blended to the mass.
It was $45.
It's 106 proof. Have we mentioned that? It's 10 years old. 10-year, age-stated, 106 proof juice for $44.
Distilleries, more things like this. More things like this. I haven't even tasted it yet, and more things like this.
This is where the market is going post-boom. I am all for it.
Yep.
So
affordable, good whiskey.
we've prattled on long enough. We just need to nose this.
All right, I'm ready.
Well, they're not wrong about the sweet.
Oh, it smells so good.
This is a vanilla caramel bomb.
Frosting.
Yes, vanilla buttercream frosting.
And yet, Troy, you know what it reads?
There's still a backbone of Knob Creek in it.
It's so nutty.
Yep. Well, and
Praline-y.
hazelnutty,
Yes.
praline-y, brown butter.
Yes.
You know.
There's such a nice profile on this nose. Now,
It's very rich. It's very inviting. It's leaning into, we say it all the time, traditional bourbon flavors, caramel, vanilla, brown sugar.
well,
But there is such a nice oak and spice enveloping that.
I'm trying to think of real good caramely bombs. Some Maker's Mark.
Maker's
stuff.
Mark is a caramel bomb.
A lot of Weeders are caramel bombs. Your Bardstown Bourbon Company.
Oh,
Weed
that's a
Origin-
caramel bomb.
That's
The Origin
a
series.
very
That's a
caramely,
Yep.
sweet whiskey.
Probably not as oaky as this, but
Troy
you know,
is on a
there's-
roll with these
there's
tasting notes,
a,
so I'm not interrupting.
there's some proof here that I don't get on regular Knob Creek.
Maybe. I was going to hit you with a little bit of brightness.
Yeah, there could be. I could get behind that.
I'm getting a nice little citrus backdrop here.
Maybe a touch of earthiness.
But it is leaning sweet, and that's sort of fun.
I probably
Vanilla, caramel, brown sugar. Just repeat it like a mantra.
just say it over and over again. I'm probably a bigger Knob Creek fan than Trent. Knob Creek is like, I probably have a pour of Knob Creek 9-year, 3 days a week.
Okay, well, there you go. That story's out.
So
Newspapers take note.
I
Yeah.
might buy a bottle of that, like
Monthly at minimum.
at minimum. So I drink a lot of Knob Creek because
Troy's also right about something else. The oak presence here is
it's just delightful.
delightful.
And it's sweet oak.
It's just delightful. I don't know how you do this. I don't know how you blend for these specific profiles.
Well, you have to try barrels, like you.
Well,
would
right.
have to.
I mean, there's people are
and say, oh, this is
geniuses.
sweet and this is more oaky, which of course you're going to get. There's going to be inherent variation.
Well, and it's 10-year age stated. Of course, there's going to be oak. It's not a shock. There's oak
No.
on this, so it's just delightful. All right, you know what? We're going in. Hey, cheers, folks! Happy Friday on this Stretch Track Friday.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, it's sweeter on the palate than it is on the nose.
Woo! Baby, but you know what? At the front of the palate is all of those vanilla caramels and brown sugars.
Holy cow! It clubs you over the head.
And then that spicy rye oak takes over. And
that middle of the palate transition
Oh my
is delightful.
gosh.
It's delightful.
And you get this warming finish of rye and oak coupled with the proof that is just so well done.
He says something wrong, I'll let you know. So far, he has not.
And now I get the nuttiness. There's that pecan-y hazelnut, roasted peanut coming through, and some earthiness, barrel char, cocoa. Ugh.
He says something wrong, I'll let you know.
Should I keep going?
I can leave.
Sweet vanilla pipe tobacco.
Oh my God, that's such a good note. Where the heck did you come up with that? I wonder
I am not bullshitting you all. It's there.
if there are pipe tobacco producers out there. I guess those still exist.
Oh, yeah.
A sweet vanilla pipe tobacco would sell in spades, and that's what this tastes like. It's so good.
It really is incredible.
You know what All right.
They
Troy.
blended for the sweetness, but then they balanced it with some sweet oak and spice. And it's so well done. It's so well done.
All right.
I would pay $70 for this bottle.
I don't think. I was about to say. I don't think 65 is ridiculous. I'm secondary.
It's so good.
I don't think it's ridiculous. Now you have to pay shipping, so now you're talking 80 somewhere in there. Maybe it's a no. Give me some more, and it's so good. And now, a couple of things, folks. If you are not into sweet whiskeys, this might not be your jam. Because I'm here to tell you, they are not lying about the sweet.
Yeah, the sweet they have done.
This is even more on the palate than the nose. I thought it nosed sweet. It drinks sweeter. The first part of this palate is almost cloyingly sweet. And if it kept going, I might say it went a little too far.
I would agree.
It changes at just
Mid-palate, right at the point where
just
you want
at
it
the point
to
where
change.
you're
Yep.
like, ooh, it could have gone too far. Oh, you know what? There's the spice.
There's the oak and the rye.
There's the finish, which is, it's not.
It is chocolatey.
It's
chocolatey
not,
and earthy.
Well, that's, again, this is what's cool about this. There's a nice finish on this whiskey.
There
You
really
know what
is.
it isn't? It's not spicy. Because you know what it is? It's sweet.
It goes back to sweet.
It's sweet.
You get those reminiscence of the front of the palate where you get that
Sweet oak.
that vanilla butter
Chocolate
creamy
is
frosting.
a good note. It's just off the chain good. I cannot believe that. Maybe it's because we have a YouTube channel and we appreciate you guys. I've mentioned this before on camera. I will mention it again. I've been thinking a lot off camera, just really thinking on my way to work or whatever it is, on my way home from work, about the channel and about you guys and how we do this for you. It's all about you guys. I just want you to understand how much we appreciate you and how much we thank you for joining us. But in the end, all you care about is whether or not you should get the whiskey. If you're sort of averse to sweet whiskeys, and I have had whiskeys that are too sweet for me, for my palate.
You know, most teeth cloying
I
sweet.
don't love them, right? Like, it can go too far. This whiskey tries to go too far, and then just at the right moment backs off. But it is very sweet. Maybe that makes it an intro whiskey.
It could be. I was thinking about where this fits, Trent, in the broader market. And I think this is, if you have been drinking Buffalo Trace, Benchmark,
These are sweet whiskeys. Even Jack Daniels.
Jack Daniels Bonded, you know, if you're dabbling in that and you want to branch out a little bit and you want to retain some of that sweetness, but introduce a heavier oak presence and a heavier rye presence, this Knob Creek Blenders is for you.
I am
This in an old-fashioned, shut the front door.
bananas. Well, and it's not expensive enough.
Correct.
That you would feel badly
That
about
you'd
that.
feel badly about putting
And
it in
you've
a
got some proof points
Yep.
there that balances out well
You're
in a
hitting that.
cocktail, right?
This is a gateway whiskey.
I am trying. That's a really good point. I am trying to think of what, again, maybe it's because I have a YouTube channel. I'm trying to think of what to blind this again.
Oh, that's an interesting thought.
This is a bad choice because it's a much more expensive whiskey. But you know what this reminds me of, just a skosh, is Booker's The Reserves.
Oh.
Where it's just like sweet notes on steroids.
Yep.
Like just, now, that's a multiple, that's an $150 bottle of
I'm
whiskey.
going to throw something at you. Ben Holiday, not the wheat, the bourbon.
It's been a while since I've had it. But it's a good idea.
It's-
because it would match pretty close in
Yeah.
proof. Because I think that's a
And I
bottled
think
bond.
Mashville, it is a bottled and bond, and I think Mashville-wise, it lines up pretty well.
That's a good idea. I'm trying to put it to the test. What could we test this against? We don't own that many sweet whiskeys.
You let us know. Like, what would you this
Maybe-
or that this
What,
with?
maybe like cask strength Maker's Mark 46.
Oh,
Now you've got some French oak. That's a confounding
that is
variable.
confounding. You know what? Maybe we're overthinking this. Maybe it's Bardstown's Bourbon Company weeded.
Maybe it is. That, you know what? They're really close. Is that 106?
It is
too?
106.
Yeah, that's sexy as hell.
Yeah.
There you go. You know what? I will hereby make a promise. We have to get through some of the things we've got planned for the rest of March and April here. But there will be. You might have to give us till
It's
like
coming.
April or May. But Troy can sit on this for a week, 10 days, and then drink some. And provided he doesn't drink it all, in which case he'll just have to go buy
I'll
more.
just buy another bottle. Ouch.
But But
Don't hurt
provided he doesn't drink it all, there will be a this or that against this and
Bardstown Bourbon Company weeded.
which recently beat all of these other things we're talking about, including Cask Strength Maker's Mark 46, in a weeded blind that you can watch on the channel. Hunt for it. You're fine. And we'll see how this plays. Because Booker's the Reserves is too highbrow a whiskey.
Yeah.
I mean, they're $100 different in price. I mean, but this is, folks. If you look at the releases, the planned whiskey releases for 2026, and you go, I'll never own that. I'll never find that. I'll never own that. That's too expensive. More understanding, we could not be. We buy every bottle. Until this is not true, it is true. I will tell you when it is not true.
Oh my gosh.
We buy every bottle we review with our own hard-earned. This bottle was purchased with Troy's hard-earned money. We do not get media samples. Like and subscribe so that we start. I'm not opposed to this. Bring on the free whiskey. Bring it on. Like, share, and subscribe so that we get lots of followers.
Join the Patreon.
And so that people give us free whiskey. We'll shout you out, viewers. We don't get free whiskey. So we buy all of our hard-earned. With all of our whiskey with our own hard-earned. This is such good whiskey for $45.
It's just delicious.
And as I've mentioned before, it's just a good idea.
Yeah.
There's so many places you can go here. What this probably means, Troy, is that there isn't a Knob Creek 24 coming out this year. I think this is their releases of the year. I think I will be...
Will we see an 02 in the fall?
Maybe. Maybe they're going to be 4. Maybe there'll be an 02 in the summer, and an 03 in the fall, and an 04 in the winter.
We just don't know. And we will be here for all of it. And we will have all of them, which is why you should like, share, subscribe.
It's just a good idea.
Join the Patreon channel and all of those good things. I don't know if we have much more for the viewers here, Trent. This is just good whiskey.
I'm going to say it's like Knob Creek 9 with the volume turned up.
With the sweet volume turned up.
Right, yes.
Yep, very much so.
Because Knob Creek 9 is just good drinking every day, daily sipper whiskey.
$35 is great. This is worth the extra $10.
Oh, easily.
I'm going to go get another bottle because I'm going to drink
well, that'll be too bad.
the hell out of this bottle.
You know what this is? I heard this. I might have mentioned this in another video. I don't know if it's aired or not, but I've mentioned it in another video. You know what this is? This is like a Tuesday pour.
It's crushable.
Yes. It's totally crushable.
It's a crushable bottle.
If somebody said they crushed on this bottle, I would get it.
I totally
would get
understand.
I would get it.
It's a crushable bottle
I
of
would
whiskey.
get it. Yep. So cool, folks.
And I think it fits in the market in a really, really nice place.
Well, and again,
I said gateway whiskey earlier. It is. It introduces you to some flavors that you may not have been exposed to, but it retains that pleasing sweetness that a lot of our entry-level bourbon lovers are going to like.
Well, and this is why Buffalo Trace sells well, because it's sweet.
Exactly.
It's for the masses. This is a Knob Creek for the masses, in a way that Knob Creek 21 obviously is not.
No. But the connective tissue is still there.
Well, it's still got some nuttiness.
No, it's still
the
there.
praline notes
You've
are there.
just done
the
such a
hazelnut
good job.
Notes are there.
Such a good job.
It's
Hats off,
good.
Jim Beam.
It's
good
just
job.
Good stuff. Again, all you care about in the end is whether or not the whiskey's good. This whiskey's good.
It's good.
Folks, that's all we have for you today. As Troy's mentioned, like, share, subscribe. Help us out. We're on an upward trajectory.
We're heading
with
upward.
those subscribers. Statistics still show that like 3/4 of you currently are watching and not subscribed. I don't know what the heck's the matter
One
with
little
it.
button. Just push it.
And push it with authority.
It's
to make sure I made myself cough. You never miss a second of the Bourbon Brother Whiskey Nerds. Until next time, we always wish you well, and we always wish that you drink what you like.
and like what you drink.
We'll see you next time, folks.
We like this. Bye, everyone.